I've been on the Abyss Herald's trail. I didn't expect... An inverted stat? Tell me the rest of what happened in there.
And then, as we got close, we fought a big battle with that thing. Maybe it hasn't gotten too far yet.
Yes, this is a rare opportunity indeed.
Let's go!
Your weapons! Coming at ya! Hey there! Stop right there! Wingblade! Watch out! Proper send-off from the Stina with love. Justice will prevail. Final warning. Ha! Umbrella warfare, I guess. Wingblade.
Those abyss mages just now.
No. They were just digging through these abandoned ruin guards looking for something of value.
Oh, is that so? Looking for chaos devices, chaos circuits?
In fact, I was nearby investigating precisely because abyss mages often come out from that ruin to explore. They seem to be searching the remains of ruin guards for a certain valuable object. However, they look disappointed. So it...
Well then, why didn't you grab one of them just now and ask what they...
I certainly don't mean to, but I have a feeling that their plan with this object is one cannot discover the truth behind it, or rather, these abyss mages likely...
Paimon is...
All right, we shouldn't waste too much time.
I'm loving this treasure hunt. Hey there! Hey there! Ha! Teamwork is dreamwork! Ha! Yeah! Watch out!
Seems wherever we find an Abyss Mage hideout, there's often a bunch of ruin guards roaming.
There are no coincidences in the world. Everything is the fruit of seeds planted long ago, just like your appearance in that tavern. Time, forget it. Just some neat... The connection between the Abyss Order and the Ruin Guard. Rather, they are both branches that have grown out and up from the same roots below.
Branches?
Both originate from an ancient nation that was destroyed 500 years ago. Khaenri'ah.
Huh? Khaenri'ah? Really? The Abyss Order and Ruin Guards are left over from after the destruction of that nation? Oh, speaking of Khaenri'ah, that's really a super ancient name. Oh, right. As your guide, Paimon should explain a bit here. A long time... Huh? You have memories of being there. But that nation was destroyed by...
Is that so? Well, but if you would like to tell me, I will listen. So, the Khaenri'ah you saw, what was it like?
So that's the complete story, huh? Paimon thought that you ran into that unknown god first.
I see. So your first memory after coming to this world was being awoken by your brother from within that meteorite.
It seems your brother woke up first. But the question is...
And then your brother told you that the destruction of Khaenri'ah plunged the whole world into chaos, and that you two should leave this world called Teyvat?
The destruction of Khaenri'ah?
That destruction you witnessed, that's... It seems the first time you awoke in this world was indeed during that period.
Huh. So your brother must have understood this world better than you did, because he woke up first.
And it was shortly after that...
Oh, Paimon knows this part really well.
I understand. When you awoke at that time and hurriedly tried to leave for another world, you didn't know anything about Khaenri'ah. But now, since you have come to gain some understanding of Teyvat, you are able to guess that the war you witnessed all those years ago must be the war that ended Khaenri'ah.
Ah, if that's before going to Mondstadt, you had just looked at some vague materials. Later, we managed to gather a whole bunch. So the whole time you were just trying to learn more about Khaenri'ah so you could find your brother? Oh, yeah. You can travel around the 7 nations to find the 7. But where can you go to find a nation that was destroyed 500 years?
I probably know more about Khaenri'ah than both of you. Khaenri'ah was a nation without a god. Not because it had a god that died or abandoned them, but because it was a powerful nation, built purely by humans. An unprecedented, flourishing, and glorious civilization. It was the pride of humankind.
A nation with...
Later events unfolded just as you remember. It was all destroyed by gods.
You mean that...
500 years ago, the gods descended upon the world and brought desolation to Khaenri'ah. The pride of humankind was uprooted and crushed, like a weed removed from the garden of the gods.
How could that be? The history books don't say anything about that.
Yes, well, continuing to discuss the past now, let's keep moving.
was just saying how these ancient machines are
No. These ruin guards were known as field tillers by the people of Canria.
field tillers? What a strange name.
It's not like you think. Field tiller was just a code name. The people of Canria like to give code names to their weapons. The land is not to be tilled with farming tools, but rather is to be fought for with steel and blood. This is how the field tiller came about.
Fought for with steel and blood?
After the destruction of Canria, these masterless field tillers went completely out of control. They wandered aimlessly over the centuries, gradually spreading to every corner of Tevat, perhaps resonating with the sorrow of other civilizations lost to time.
That sounds so sad.
Once you understand more, those details won't mean much to you, but no matter their past, all that remains of them now is the danger they pose. So destroy them all.
Be gone! Watch out! Hiya! A proper send-off from Despina with love. Wingblade! I'm going in! Justice will prevail! Wingblade! Coming at ya! Drop your weapons!
Huh? This abyss maze dropped a talisman.
This talisman seems connected to the Abyss Herald. Perhaps it really does contain information about their operation.
But Paimon can't read the writing on it.
Engulf the faith of the enemy in flame, and bring glory to His Highness the Prince.
What? Is that what it's...
Loom of Fate, initial... the Abyss, seem to be carrying out a large operation. The keyword here is Loom of Fate. It seems like they are still launching the operation, or rather, are still conducting preliminary tests.
Loom of Fate? What's that? Is it literally... From the horrible feeling Paimon's been getting, those eerie ruins are super likely to be related to this fate-weaving operation. So, Dane, what message does this talisman contain?
I'm reading it now. An ambitious operation.
How so?
In short, the first phase of the plan is related to Osile, Overlord of the Vortex.
The Overlord of the Vortex? You mean that god in the ocean? What do they want with Osile?
I know of your past heroics regarding Dvalin, and I also know of the Abyss Order's role in the Storm Terror, though you may not have been aware of it at the time. You were thwarting an Abyss Order operation similar to this one.
Last time it was Venti's old friend. This time it's a huge ancient god. The Abyss Order keeps setting their sights higher and higher. Will the Abyss Order use their lies and dark magic to corrupt Osile, just as they did to...
No. From the contents of the talisman, they won't just corrupt Osile's mind. They also plan to use the ancient technology behind the field tillers to completely transform Osile's body.
Is that even possible? So wait, the Abyss Order wants to make some sort of cybernetic squid god of mess?
Very few people today truly understand the civilization of Canria. Only the Abyss Order has consistently sought out the remnants of Canria. Despite being far from human, they seek out this lost human civilization quite persistently. The talisman's message states that they will use the defiled statue as a base, and the new core that shall replace the orb usually held by the statue of the Seven is the eye of the very first
The eye of the very first field tiller?
It would seem so.
This whole thing keeps...
Yes. According to the talisman, the eye should be placed in the hands of the defiled statue, thereby imbuing the newly born god with the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia.
Oh boy, the Abyss Order sure is Since no one knows where the first field tiller is, how about we take the information about the statue as the starting point? Yeah, that tone-deaf bard is too difficult to track down anyway. Let's...
The cathedral.
Huh?
Nothing. Let's get moving. A huge statue, a grandiose cathedral. The people of but how aware of this was the Animo Archon on receiving this gift?
Faith doesn't ask for anything in return, though. Does it?
As long as the gods have a clear conscience about it all, there's nothing I can say about it.
Shh! We're about to enter the cathedral, and actually, the Animo Archon is...
I never specifically said I would enter the cathedral.
Huh?
You are the honorary Knight of Mondstadt. They will surely allow you to poke into these affairs with their utmost. Having me tag along would only make them suspicious. Correct. When a non-believer steps on, I have never received the faith. That's enough about that.
Okay, then we'll just...
I should warn you about one thing. The Church of Favonius wouldn't ignore the matter of the statue. But if they rashly tried anything against the Abyss Order, it would only ruin whatever element of surprise we may have. Also, meddling in the affairs of the Abyss usually doesn't end well.
Honorary Knight! Hi, how have you been? Do you need anything today? But I should first make it clear that if you need to borrow the Holy Lyre de Hermel again, we cannot oblige.
It seems she hasn't realized it's just an illusion. Oh, we're here to ask some questions about something. Barbara, have you heard about the first field tiller?
What's that? Field tiller.
Of course you wouldn't know anything about that. Okay, next question. Has the church ever lost a statue of the Seven?
Huh? You're here to ask about that old story? Well, I didn't. A long time ago, there was indeed once nearly every member of the church joined the search for it, but it was never found. In the church's records, as you might assume, this...
Of course!
Of course?
Nothing? So do you have any other clues? Sorry, Barbara, but we can't tell you about the statue we saw just yet. Like Dane said outside, it's for your own good.
Other strange stories? I'm not sure. Let me think about what other unusual incidents are in the church's records. Oh, the Tyrant's Final Fury? No,
The Tyrant's Final...
Oh, this refers to a time of great day. Many years ago, there were
Balls of fire raining from the sky? How terrifying!
people at that time believed it was a curse laid down by the god of storms. So they referred to it as the Tyrant's Final Fury. This strange phenomenon continued. Right. Perhaps it was something else that caused... Anyway, this incident...
It's okay.
There's that pointless word, thank you, again. I can never get used to hearing.
Oh, Rosaria, it's you.
If you're looking for the Knights of Favonius, they're busy with those monsters again.
Those monsters?
Those monsters that tried to attack Mondstadt last time during the Storm Terror incident?
Wasn't that the Abyss Order? They're at it again?
Indeed. They're gathering in Wolvendom, causing great unrest among the wolves. Could it be that the Abyss Order is targeting the spirit of Lupus Boreas? As for what purpose, Master Jean has already headed off to Wolvendom.
Then I will go...
Master Jean said you should stay at the church and continue...
But You're also a member of the clergy.
Right. Welcome.
Oh, okay. But please, everyone.
I see. Has the Abyss Order already launched? This could very well have something to do with the defiled statue. We should go as well.
But what is the Abyss Order going to Wolvendom for anyway?
No, that's not. Unlike Osile, who was just suppressed. Today, it is just his spirit that stands. The Abyss Herald made.
The Abyss Order!
Don't underestimate the enemy. Let's take them now.
Watch out! Stop right there! Proper send-up! From coming at you! Fellow warfare, I
Whew.
The closer we get to the target, the more.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Huh? Why not? Is it because...
It has nothing to. I cannot possibly agree with his actions. Besides, you're the one people. I have no problem interacting with people. It's just my opinion, but a word of it. You shouldn't place too much trust in them. Even if the god in question is your sworn enemy.
Don't trust them and don't...
Lest I repeat the failings, I will.
Huh?
The destruction of the nation of Canrea by the gods is the reason the Abyss Order now seeks to destroy the nations watched over by the Seven. Well, enough chit-chat.
Up there. What a strange man. Yeah, that's true. At the rite of dissension in Leah...
Honorary Knight, Paimon, what are you two doing here?
Oh, Master Jean! So glad we found you. Rosaria told us that you came here to fight the Abyss Order, so we came to help.
Then your help is greatly appreciated. I just scouted out all of Wolvendom, but I did not see you. Rosaria told me that the Abyss Order is going after Boreas, but the Abyss Order and Boreas... What is the...
They just like to cause trouble. Do they really need a reason? The Abyss Order already went after Devalin. It's not too surprising that they would also go after another one of the Animal Archon's buddies.
Regardless, whether Honorary Knight, please go and check if Lupus Boreas is in any this god's spirit. Okay, adventure time! Off we go! Off we go!
You, not welcome here! You claim to be a guardian, yet your once sharp claws have clearly dulled since your days of godly glory. If you serve us, we can restore your divine powers you once held.
What the heck is this ceremony? He looks like he's in a lot of pain. Oh no, is this...
Wolves never surrender. But this...
No man. Powers for the abyss.
Windblade! Watch out! Watch out! Let's light it up! Everybody stick! Coming at ya! Fire! Well, you asked for it! Windblade! Watch out! Watch out! Final warning! Hey there!
The world will fall.
Hey there! Drop your weapons!
The world will fall.
Hey there!
This shall rise once again.
Watch out!
The ceremony. How does an old spirit? No matter.
It disappeared again!
Thank you. You came.
Human Lupercal. I am ashamed that you must see me in my... But still, the Abyss Herald underestimated my strength.
Lupus Boreas never refuses trial. But scary outsider, not respect trial rules. I too didn't
Wait, so you mean the Abyss?
Thank you. You smelled
No, we heard about the danger. Besides coming to help. Excuse us, Mr. Wolf Guide.
I pay no heed to it entered, but it could. I eventually damaged it greatly with one of my attacks. Before it fell to the ground, it fled the proving ground.
By the sounds of it,
Yes, it could spin, leap high into the air, and even...
fireballs. Hey, didn't we hear this somewhere else? Anyway, this pretty much proves that it sounds like the first one, but in this story...
Don't know.
Yes, you were We need to keep investigating something.
Yes, I smell you too.
Well, there was some good intel. Quick, let's go tell Dane. Dane, there you are. Did you see Master Jean?
I saw her but purposely avoided her. As both the Lion Fang Knight and acting Grand Master, she naturally would have some reservations towards me. If I'm not careful, one day I may find myself becoming the object of one of her investigations. But back to the matter at hand. I see. Well then, we can...
Huh?
That information combined... For example, the old story. Exactly. The strange story told to you by that young sister.
Ah, Paimon gets it. So the Tyrant's final fury was really just missiles fired from the field tiller after it ran from Wolvendom. After After it was damaged in the fight with the Wolf of the North, it must have wandered into the ruins of Old Mondstadt and stayed there. Then, whenever anyone got close, back then, the people of Mondstadt hadn't seen many ruin guards before. So they...
It looks like we need to make a trip to Storm Terror's lair and comb the entire area. What do you mean?
Huh? Oh, Paimon remember... This is it, right? Okay. Ooh, huh? Nothing. What's...
This requires another method. Using elemental sight on a field tiller is of no use because it is not powered by the element. Let me give it a try. And done.
Wow! It's
The very thing the Abyss Herald has been seeking all along. The eye of the first field tiller. All of the ruin guards today are just replicas of this machine. As the prototype, its combat capability was unrestricted.
prototype? Oh, Paimon doesn't know that word. Is it another ancient term from...
As the Abyss Order has surmised, if this eye is placed in the hands of the defiled, and if the limbs of Osial, overlord of the... and this newly born god will have the power to... Yes.
Then, what should we do with this eye?
No. I'll...
Huh? You?
You may doubt me if you wish. No matter where we may hide it, they will find it. And as for the Church of Favonius...
Oh!
But our work isn't done yet. To avoid any... We can't have the Church get involved. Let's handle it ourselves.
Destroy it? That's a statue of the Seven! As well as being a... well...
Do the Seven really expect me to help them look after what belongs to them? Let's go back to those ruins and destroy the inverted statue. If we are lucky, we will... I'll make sure it doesn't get...
It's raining again.
So after all that running around, we end up right back here again. Look at us. We barely escaped this place last time, and now we're strolling right back in. Gee, surely we must be some of the bravest adventurers in all of Teyvat. That or the stupidest. To get to that creepy statue, we just need to follow the path we used to escape last time. That should take us right to it. Yep, that'll work. Let's go, and remember to be on your guard.
Looks like we're here. An eerie, lifeless.
Oh,
Be careful to not be overwhelmed by the power of the defiled statue.
You are just as... I sense your soul is stained. Oh, and something far than we...
It is your words that forever... Time to silence!
Stop right there! Ha! Watch out! Let's light it up! Yeah! Coming at ya! Huh? Coming at ya!
is nigh.
Coming at ya! Proper send-up! From the let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork! Windblade! Coming at ya! Final warning! Justice will prevail! Coming at ya! Hiya! Watch out!
The world will fall.
Feeling lucky? Windblade! Drop your weapons! Coming at ya! Coming at ya! Attack! Hey there! US!
World Prince.
hey! Could that be?
Lumine.
Wait! He just blocked an attack against the Abyss Herald! Your brother? And the Abyss?
Lumine, why are you with Dane?
Uh-huh? Your brother?
Aether.
What's going on here? Dane knows him too?
You shouldn't team up with this man. He is my enemy.
Aether.
But it must be said. That man Dainsliff was a curse of immortality was lit.
You're saying Dane, and you said the people turned into monsters? You're trying to tell Paimon that the Abyss Order is not only related to Conria, but is actually the people of Conria themselves? And the whole thing about Dane being your enemy...
Yes, of course. But I cannot go with you to the next world to find a new home. At least, not yet. Until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with destiny will see no end. Listen to me, Lumine. I have already traveled through this world once. Once you reach the end of your journey as I... So we'll meet again. Though we need not rush, sister. I have more than enough time to wait for you. We have always had enough time.
What? Oh, don't be too sad. We'll find them again. Look on the bright side. At least we got some really At least now, as well as the 7, Dane is also a key part of finding your sibling too, right? That's right. By the way, oh. First off, it seems like your brother is leading the Abyss Order. Even the Abyss Herald answers to him. Also, your brother said that he wants to engulf the thrones, and next thing, turns out the Abyss Order monsters are really what the people of Conria turned into after their nation was destroyed. This story is just plain terrifying. And Dane is from Conria too. He witnessed its destruction, so that's why but if the monsters of the Abyss are this also, how come after all this time we've spent searching for your brother, it turns out he's on the side of the Abyss? What's up then we can't let our journey's not over yet. Let's get a move on. If your brother wants you, come on, traveler, let's go.